But we've got a big buck that I call Tank that come in here to feed a few nights ago, and I had to work and couldn't be here. So I'm hoping he comes back in here. We've got BBD on the ground. We're slayed up, wearing our treason, ready to put the Obsession Evo to work. I'm gonna get quiet. There's no telling what can happen this evening. If they come in chasing, it's gonna be hard to get a shot. We do a lot of solo filming here at Surrender Outdoors. But anyways, we're gonna try to do our best. So, oh, big buck coming. Man. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. I just missed a heck of a buck. Trying to self-film, I'm just gonna sit here and make excuses. He come into the decoy. I got VS1 on it. I had another little buck come in. Dadgummit. I should have took a little more time, but he was so far down under me. I don't know what happened. I just choked. I took hair off of him, but he's fine. I got another arrow knocked and couldn't get turned in time to shoot him, but who knows? I'm a rattle. Maybe he'll come back. Well, as you folks can see in the footage, I just whiffed, choked, missed, whatever you want to call it. I can't make excuses. I just messed it up. But positive note, I'm glad that I did. I had already hunted, let's see, 31 days in October, and so that was November the 9th. So 40 days. That was my 33rd hunt before I actually saw a shooter buck, and that was the first shooter I'd seen in all those days. And he just looked bigger to me than what he actually was. So I'm glad I've missed this buck. The bucks are starting to get on their feet in the daylight time, so I'm gonna hunt the next several days and just really get after it. I hunt several days and all I'm seeing is small bucks. Well, on November the 19th, I go hang a new stand. I go in there that evening, climb up, get my camera arm hooked on. I just hooked the camera onto the arm, and I look up, and 200 yards away, the buck that I've been hunting for all year, Lucky, the same deer I passed 6 times last year. That's why his name is Lucky. He's running in on a dead run from 200 yards at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I get him to stop. I've got the camera on him. I pull my bow back. I look in the viewfinder, and I can't see his head. I can't see his rack, but I can see his vitals. I guess just because of cameraman instinct, I let down and I move the camera and I pull back again. When I get back that second time, I don't get quite all the way back. He doesn't see me. He was already spooked, and he takes off and run. If I'd have never moved the camera, I feel like I'd have had a 19 point, 170 inch buck on the ground. But who knows? I might have missed again. There's no telling. Self-filming is really tough. You don't like to do it, but sometimes you have to. Well, with the deer moving in the daylight, I've seen 2 shooters in 10 days, and I've seen several little bucks in the daylight. I tell Mason, hey, don't make any plans tomorrow evening. I need you in the tree running the camera for me if you don't mind, because the big bucks are moving, and I'm doing everything I can to get one of these. So I'm hoping to either see Tank or either see Lucky again the next evening.
Now it's time for fan collector calls, tech tips.
Okay, folks, we're going to talk about hunting the rut. Whitetail deer. Love hunting whitetails. Guys, the peak of the rut is crazy. Them bucks are chasing does everywhere. You never know where you're going to come across one. You see a doe running hard, usually a buck behind her. The best time to set up and try to call in a buck is right before the peak or right after the peak. Okay, them bucks are receptive, they're looking for a doe. What you want to do is you want to get up in that old buck's bedroom, right in the middle of a bunch of scrapes area that you know he's in. He's using it a lot. You got a lot of sign, a lot of rubs, signpost rubs. If you're looking for a dominant buck, remember, big bucks will make little rubs also. Little bucks won't make big rubs, okay? So you find big rubs, but you find little ones in there, that could be that big one doing it, okay? But we're gonna set up in there and try to get that old buck come in. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do an estrus doe bleed. We'll do a couple of these. What this is, receptive doe wanting to be bred. She's wanting to find a buck. So we'll take this thing, wait just a little while, be real quiet, and hit her again. Okay, as soon as you get through with that, you're gonna take that old sack daddy, you're gonna draw it out and change that ring on that dude. I carry 2 to keep from having to do that. Go back to this old grunt. We're gonna do a tending grunting behind that. Wait a little while. If nothing happens, give it about 25-30 minutes. Do the same process again, okay? Because that old buck might not be in hearing distance, but he's coming through that area sooner or later. He hears that. He's going to want to come and check it. That's his bedroom and somebody else is in it, okay? You want to try to get him to slip in there. Now remember, use some good cover scents, some good scent-free clothing, whatever, because them bucks like to use more than one sense. Okay, they hear, they want to see, or they want to smell. If they can't see, they're going to try to circle downwind of you, okay? Get ready, watch downwind. That buck may be just a little ways out there. You can't hear him walking, but you can see him. Good luck to you. God bless you. You guys go tear him up and see how you can do.
Well, it's November 20th. It's the evening hunt here in Oklahoma. I got my son Mason behind the camera. If I'd have had him here yesterday, I would have killed 170. I had Lucky come in. It's really windy. I don't know if you can hear me, but we've got BBD on the ground. These bucks are cruising this area. This is a new set. I just set it yesterday. In the first evening in, I had him at 10 yards and then again at 22 yards and couldn't get it done self-filming. So anyways, we're gonna shut up and get quiet and hope the same thing happens as yesterday. don't know what deer I just shot at, but I just shot at a good one. He come in on us quick. I got Mason behind the camera. I don't even know if I hit him or not. I gotta rewatch the footage and see. Listen. He hit the fence? Or did he go through it?
Something, I don't know. Was that the fence?
Listen.
I hear it.
I don't know, folks. It's getting dark, so we're running out of light. He come in at last light. And he was moving quick. He actually stopped at the BBD that I have out. He was actually eating it when I shot him. Anyways, we're gonna rewatch the footage and see. Alright, well, we had to go back to the truck and get the camera light. We think we heard him crash. We did look right where I shot him and couldn't find the arrow. We found a couple of little specks of blood. But I'm pretty sure we heard him crash because we think we heard him hit a fence. So anyways, we're gonna just go that way slowly and look for blood and hopefully find him. That's the only thing I know to do. So, but he was eating BBD. He's a good buck. Footage isn't the best. I didn't realize how many leads he was behind when we rewatched it. Mason told me he's behind stuff, but it's been a tough year. I just asked him if he was on him. He said yes, so I shot. So let's see, hopefully we find him. There's blood. Oh, here's quite a bit of blood. Oh yeah, we've been walking on it. We walked on it for about 10 or 12 yards. You see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, there's the arrow. Oh,
And it completely passed through.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he ran a long ways with it in him. He's already ran like 60 yards.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks like it passed through. Whole thing's bloody.
No, he wouldn't have carried it this far.
Yeah, I don't know.
You smell it. Oh, there's no punch, so it's lung blood. It's got bubbles in it. It's just a matter of time. Oh my gosh, yeah. He stopped here. Oh, he stopped right here. Right there. There he is. You see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Mason, for filming. That's awesome. We knew he hit this fence. Is that light bothering you?
No, you're good. Yeah, turn.
Is this the first buck you ever filming?
Yeah, I think this is the first deer I've ever filmed you kill before.
That is awesome. All right, let's go to him. I don't want to talk anymore. It's my cameraman. Big buck down, man. It's been a long year. Oh my God, you smell him?
Yeah. Oh my God, he's huge.
Oh wow. Well, here he is. I'm not sure what buck he is, and I don't care. I got my son Mason behind the camera tonight. Special night because this is the first hunt he's ever filmed me kill or harvest a buck, and I filmed him kill a bunch, a lot of big ones too. And this is our first kill with Obsession Bow, and he is a good one. He's not the biggest buck we're hunting, but it has been a long season. This is my 33rd hunt of the year, and it finally all come together tonight. Not sure how good the footage is. I know when I asked Mason if he could see him, he said yeah, but he's behind some leads and we were losing light fast, and didn't have time to make a camera adjustment, but it doesn't matter. I don't know, I'm just ecstatic. I've been in such a bad mood and in such a funk these past few weeks, and saw one of the biggest deer I've ever seen. Had a chance to kill yesterday, and I tried to get on him and couldn't make it happen self-filming, and lost a buck earlier this year that I just cut. But good Lord blessed us tonight. And we got a good buck down just in time too, because rifle season starts tomorrow. So, but if it's legal, we're gonna do it. So we'll be rifle hunting tomorrow, and we got a big buck to go home with. And it's warm out tonight. I'm burning up in this coat. We just want to thank our sponsors. Thank Obsession Bows. Thank Trees and Camo, our new camo for this year. Fan Collector Calls, Out on a Limb Tree Stands. Who am I missing, Mason? Slay the Game,
Slay.
our Slay scent spray that keeps us covered up. We got a lot of great sponsors at Surrender Outdoors, and we really appreciate what they do. Thank you, Lord. Thanks for filming, Mason. It's awesome.
You're welcome.
Well, I just want to take a moment to apologize to you folks for the quality of footage. We are working very hard at Surrender Outdoors to bring you the best TV that we can. Our cameras have settings, and as you can see, when Mason comes back to me in the tree, there was plenty of light. He just didn't have time to make an adjustment, and I had been hunting hard for 40 days and just wasn't going to let that deer get away, so I decided to take him. But anyways, we're still able to share it with you folks, and we want to take this time to thank our sponsors. Without our sponsors, we couldn't bring you guys our show, Surrender Outdoors. We wouldn't be able to share that with you folks. So if y'all would take a moment to check them out at the end of our credits. We partner with good Christian companies, solid folks, and products that we believe in, products that work. And as you saw in that footage, that deer stops and puts his head down. You can't see it very good, but he is eating BBD nutrition. I can't tell you folks how powerful that is. You just got to try it yourself. It is the best product I've ever seen or used, and it is a game changer. Not only to help you grow big bucks, to have healthy fawns, healthy does, it will help you harvest big deer. You feed them year round, and I promise you they'll come. Be sure and check them out. We'll put their number at the bottom of the screen. You can contact them for a dealer near you. And we just appreciate you guys watching this week. God bless you. We'll see you next week.